They are really on a roll, the last 3, 4, 5 years. And he's an unbelievable coach. Love the way their teams play. They've had some huge success. They're off to a great start. We probably got a little bit lucky tonight. They don't normally turn it over 22 times in 2 games. But I do think we were able to put some pressure on them. So that's something that we probably need to take with us into every single basketball game. But like life and like all games, there was a lot of challenges and a lot of hard things that we had to deal with. And trying to find different lineups, I thought we were a little on edge, I guess, to start the game. We need to settle in a little bit. Getting down 15 is never fun. They really did an amazing job moving the ball versus our zone. We felt we had to keep changing defenses because we didn't want to have to guard them 70 possessions with us in man-to-man and them knowing what's coming. You can see why, because they shot 65%. Thank goodness they turned over 22 times. So anyway, we had to deal with adversity in the game, like you always do, and I like our team's resilience. I thought we had a lot of fight. And then all of a sudden in the second half, we found some rhythm with our offense. And, Biggie started making some shots. Obviously, that he was a recipient of the ball moving really well and guys standing in the right spots. Keyshawn and Junior may have been at their best since they've been here together. I think they had 19 assists and no turnovers, which is unheard of. So I'm just really proud of the kids, really proud of the guys. Every single game we played this year, even though we haven't won, all of them, there's been something we've taken out of that game that's kind of given us confidence and given us a little bit of hope. And even the game the other night when we couldn't buy a basket and couldn't hold on to it, we had a ball in the air under 2 minutes to take a 3-point lead. So we just liked our heart and our toughness and our resilience. And so I know it's only one game. Our schedule is brutal. It's really hard. It challenges us every single night. But I'm also excited to see what we learn and how good can we be. Can we be even more consistent? Because I thought there were some really good defensive moments tonight, but again, they still shot a very, very high percentage. But I just, super, super happy for these guys. And obviously Biggie tonight was big from the 3-point line. He also had 8 rebounds. He had 2 assists, 1 turnover, and just a shade under 20 minutes of play. So really, really efficient in the time he was out there. I think that's the other thing that our team needs to really understand is we have strength in numbers. They really don't want to go that far into their bench. And so if you're not going to do that, then we got to bring fatigue into the game. And maybe that ball pressure kind of helped us. And we've just got to be really efficient and work our minutes, whatever they are. And from one night to the next, you may get a little more. The next night, you may get a little less. Our team needs to be mature and understand that we're all better together. And all I can really control is making sure that I'm prepared, and that way when I get my number called, I can go in and perform.
Talk about hitting into a rhythm. Between the Asheville game and the beginning of this game, an 0 for 27 streak from three-pointers, then goes 10 for 15. So you guys found a hot hand at the right time.
Yeah, we found some rhythm there. And again, I think it was a combination of a lot of things. One, I don't think nobody's an 0 for 21. I mean, those were some really good looks we had against Asheville, too.
Right.
I mean, wasn't like it was all bad shots. Right. Matter of fact, the majority of them, 3/4 of them for sure, were good shots. Maybe even great looks. So basketball's funny. And then all of a sudden the ball does start going in. You get a couple tough hoops around the basket. You come up with a couple of steals here or there. And everything just kind of starts feeding off each other. And, Biggie really was provided some opportunities tonight. And then when he got it going, they were, kind of trying to get to him, but it didn't matter at that point. He was already in rhythm.
The fight the team had tonight, especially when Lipscomb did shoot 74% in the first half, the shots kept falling, but the team just kept battling.
Yeah, and I think that's really important for us to understand. No, we don't want to start games in halves like we have at times. Against Memphis was a great example, 13-0 the first half, 10-0 start the second half. Tonight we came out and turned it over 2 straight times, gave up 2 straight layups. I think Junior kind of sparked us with a steal. So we got to just keep learning our lessons. This is a long, hard road. This is as exciting and as fun and as proud as we are of these guys. We got practice tomorrow at 11, and we got to shift our focus to our next opponent, learn from this game what worked, and figure out who our next opponent is, what they do well, and how we're going to defend them, and then how can we find some offense versus them. That's just kind of where we are. Every game's important. The next one's is the biggest game on your schedule. No game's worth 2. They're all worth 1. But tonight was really, really important, and I'm really happy for the team.
Biggie, Keyshawn and Junior kept dishing it out to you, and you had a hot hand going. What were you feeling tonight?
Well, I mean, yeah, like you said, first thing I got to do is credit those guys. I mean, they make my job pretty easy once they get in the lane, draw the defense out, and then all I got to do is just focus and knock it down. But I mean, a lot of shooters know the feeling. I mean, after you see the first 2 go in, then you just kind of get in that rhythm, and then, like Coach Pell says, you start hunting shots, and then obviously with that, you got to credit the guards, and they were moving the ball, and I appreciate them.
Lipscomb's defense kind of gave you a little bit of problems even finding that open shot.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we knew that coming in. I mean, they're a good defensive team too, along with offense. And then, but again, I mean, the way we were able to beat them off the dribble and draw some help, I mean, that really opened up the 3-point shot, and then guys were knocking them down tonight.
Coach, a difficult schedule to begin the season. Friday is no exception with Tennessee. How are you guys going to prepare through the holiday for that matchup?
Yeah, basketball is a awful sport for the holidays. It's just, and you got finals in there, and everybody's got Thanksgiving traditions that they would love to be a part of their family with. Unfortunately, most times you don't get that luxury. A lot of teams are playing Thanksgiving tournaments. So we'll have a workout tomorrow, or like I said, around 11, and then we'll work out in the morning again on Thursday, and then the guys will come by my house for Thanksgiving dinner around 2. And then we'll leave early Friday morning to head to Knoxville and to play a 2 o'clock game. So we will be together.